Okay, so recording this, replay, just because it was fucking my brain. Like, I probably played horribly for a lot of it, but being able to turn it around at the end and win was really cool. Accelerate through a lot of this, because the early game just kind of goes bad for me. I get Ash Blossomed immediately, so Resonator Call doesn't go off. I'm stuck with 2 tuners and basically nothing I can do. Blah blah blah. He's playing Eldlich, he's just setting a bunch of stuff. I try to get trade in a Resonator. He has compulsory evacuation device for some reason in 2022, but you know, it kind of fucked me here, so he's right, I guess. Starts getting his whole Eldlich shit going. And I basically just summoned Creation Resonator as a target there because Red Sprinter was back in my hand. I wasn't gonna special summon Red Resonator and just waste it to him getting Eldlich out. So he bops it, that's what I expected. Now I'm trying to get Witch of the Black Forest destroyed so that I can get Red Sprinter back and summon Red Resonator. This, I negated the wrong effect of Eldlich, so that was stupid on my part, but whatever. So he just gets it back and gets it powered up, Witch of the Black Forest, and I get Wild Wind, just because it's a good placeholder monster whenever I'm summoning a Resonator. He has Super Poly, which is, I've never seen anybody actually using the fusion version of Eldlich. You really don't need to, but it actually took him a really long way in this game. This I saw because I needed my game plan to start going somehow, so I was willing to spend the life points just to say no, and then I was really afraid of what this was, but it wasn't a negate, at least not a relevant one right now. So I start trying to get something going. Getting over 3,800 attack points is really hard without the right setup on this deck, though. Go for Chaos Ruler to try and draw something else that might help, or put something in the graveyard that I might be able to use. Putting Familiar in the graveyard there was actually super important later on. Summon Abyss. Right now I basically realized that I can't get anything over 3,800, so I'm just trying to get as much on the field as possible. So I use the Familiar there to lower Abyss's level so that I can synchro this. Tribute Wildwind to get Abyss back, and then use Chaotic's effect to get him back. He's doing all of his Eldlich shit in the end phase. And yeah, I'm just waiting for him to do stuff. I'm eventually going to negate Golden Lord, like the fusions effect with Abyss, because I don't want him taking any of my monsters and just leaving my board open. Because I definitely, like, I have Crimson Resonator. The worst case scenario for me is not having anything on my field. He has another compulsory evacuation device. This doesn't actually negate my ability to negate his effect, though, which he doesn't realize, so I lucked out that he spent that there. That was a huge misplay that, like, actually saved me. All this shit goes away, that's fine, I expect it to. I draw into Monster Reborn there, which hilariously worked out. And then he also misplays this. He destroys Monster Reborn because he doesn't know what he's doing, I guess. He's just playing a deck that somebody made and he copied, and he doesn't know what he's talking about. So get him out. I can special summon these because there's a Synchro on the field. Then I start a Shimmer, get rid of a bunch of stuff so I can summon him. And this is where I get Supernova out, and this is where the comeback starts happening. I'm super happy about it. Realized I couldn't really kill this because it can't be destroyed by battle. And I don't have the ability to remove its effect with Abyss anymore. So I wipe everything there. I'm not afraid of him summoning Eldlich because at worst he crashes into me, and then Supernova comes back next turn anyways. He uses the Monster Reborn here, that's fine. That's a 2,500 Eldlich. It's nothing, I'm just going to take some extra damage. But then he does this, and I'm like, okay, what is this shit? And I get fucking hammered. And then this shit comes out, and I'm like, okay, what? And yeah, that really fucking sucked. Draw Wildwind, and just, I gotta wait for Supernova to come back. He's setting all of his Eldlich stuff. Supernova pops back in. And it's got enough that he can't just crash into it. And even if he could, I don't think... Okay, no, it can't be destroyed by battle. So he's doing more Eldlich stuff here. I think he activates Eldlich here. I don't activate in response because I know he's not going to do anything. Yeah, like he's going to summon it, and then he's going to activate this because that's the only way he can deal with this. But then he doesn't realize that I mean, maybe he did realize it, he just had to go for it anyways, but I wiped the board again. Resonator Call was a great draw there. Allows me to go back into another Red Rising Dragon, which then I get another tuner back. At this point, I'm looking for what else I have in my deck that I can actually summon. Let's see, I summoned Tyrant here. Why did I do this? Oh, because I was potentially going to use this if... I don't know, really. This might have just been like the biggest thing that I thought I could get out. At this point, I'm trying to get to one of my 12s, or Boral Sword was kind of in the back of my head. I tried to summon it before when I had all those monsters out there, but I couldn't, and I'm not sure why exactly. Oh, it's because one of my effects lets me only summon Dark Synchros. That's right, it's not just Dark Monsters, it's Dark Synchros, so that's why that happened. But yeah, I'm kind of just trying to merge whatever I can. I get King Calamity out here, and actually managed to finish it. I forgot the... I wish I could rewind here. I remember now, because I knew that I knew what this card was, and I knew that he could activate it to stop me if I was going to actually attack him with anything else. So I had to summon Hot here, because he can't activate effects when I use it. So that was a really rough comeback, but I actually made it, and it feels super good.